Well, look at that enormous tube sticking out in the background of that image by the Cassini orbiter on Enceladus moon. Wow, I never seen that one before. This is insane. Well, we already know it's insane. But look at that. What the hell is that? A huge electromagnetic vehicle. Boy, look at this thing. They only show that. I don't know how that picture, they allow that picture, but that's a first. Oh boy. Now, wow, man, that is just crazy. Now let me show you what this moon. Look at that. You're gonna see some crazy shit right there. I mean, crazy shit. I don't know how to call it, whatever that is on top of the surface. Those are all electromagnetic vehicles. Look, right here, here. They're doing stuff. No wonder that lady from NASA say that was the most interesting moon that she has seen. And Europa, but this one especially, but it's because the activity is there's so many objects working on this moon constantly. It's just insane, man. Check this out. I'm gonna reduce the brightness so we can see what this object look like up close. Wow, man, I've never seen that picture before. This is a first. This is a first. Look at that. It was a tiny picture, but I'm gonna make it really big. Well, it's already huge, but I'm gonna make it even bigger. Now look at this cylindrical, well, no, I don't know if it's, yeah, it's cylindrical, some cylindrical something. And believe me, that's not the rings of Saturn because there's no planet behind it. And the rings are enormous anyway. That thing is a tube right there. Wow, man, look at that. Check it out. Oh, shit. Let's lower the brightness and let's dive into the image. Wow, man, that is kick-ass. Look at that. I mean, you wanna see some incredible things, this is a place. That moon is being prepared for something. That's all I can tell you. That, Europa, Miranda, all those moons. There's 180 moons so far, and they think there's a lot more that we just don't see it because they are smaller, far away. And look at that. Look at that, spheres. It's a spherical objects by the hundreds. I mean, I'm telling you that those spheres has everything to do with the formation and maintenance of this solar system. Every celestial body here is covered with these things. Look, there's 3 of them. Look at that. 3 of them right there. Look. Oh, not three, there's more. Some are dark, some are bright. Look at this one right here. Look at that tubby deal with the sphere in the tip. I mean, they're everywhere too, just like in Pluto. The other image I posted earlier. Look at that, man. That is some crazy deal. Look at that. I mean, I reduce the brightness, the backlight, which is make it super bright. I reduce it a lot, and it still overpowers the camera. Look at that. Look at this deal, that's everywhere. See that? I used to see reptiles and eyes, and now, man, it's all the same thing, hand shapes. That's the geometry. Look, you can put your hand on that shit and you will see that it's just matches perfect. Like right here, look, the tubby thing. And then on the other side, the same thing. I mean, it's some incredible things. Maybe what they do is that they soften the terrain, and then they make electromagnetic frequency to mold the surface to a specific specifications. See, that look like a face right there. And it might be the intention, but now that I know what the real shape is, it doesn't fool me ever again. See, that look like right eye, left eye. It might be the projecting a face, but see right here, look, I'll show you right here. That's a hand, look, and this is the finger, the curl back like that. The other one, and it's all the same. And then you can see it right here. It repeats where the forearm or wrist would be. It's another hand, and that's what makes it so difficult to find what that is, what the shape is, because they overlap. It's hands over hands, on top of hands, next to hands. One hand leads to another that is part of another that makes a bigger one, and then it's a smaller, each part of it is a hand. It's insane, man, but it's I mean, I'm not gonna keep repeating the same thing. It's just as stupid, man. People that don't know about this, go watch another video, man. That's all I can tell you. Don't waste your time, and I don't feel like to be explaining this over and over and over. I'm really doing this for sport now because I already know what deer look like. It's just incredible. You have to admire the designs because they're unique. Just the way it's being done. Only, like I say, only a godlike intelligence could do something like that. From a simple shape, creates so much complexity. Look at that triangular deal with a, right there, with a sphere on the center. But see, when I use the zoomer, the zoom of the camera, it blurred the shit out of it. So that's it's not a good idea. See all those two deals, these two deals are all in the same. I guess it does to do electricity transmission around the whole thing. Look at these things right here. I mean, when you finally realize what the shape is, you don't need to invent or look for faces or whatever. No, it's none of that. It plays with your mind, and like I say, it might be the intention of fool with your head, but it's always the same. It's a simple geometry in the shape of a hand that does all of it. It's like saying my hand can do everything, and you all you can do is admire my creation, and that's that. Once you know that geometry, you will never get neither bored, neither full or bored, because then you see, wow, man, how it does it, wow. It wow you. Incredible. Look at that, man. See, you have to darken the deal to see it because they overexpose the image. Look at all these spheres everywhere. Then you see the geometry patterns that are just perfect. And look at that. That bright thing is a hand right there. Look. That. And it's not a reptile or it's a hand, a human hand. You might want to look for every other, you're not going to find it. There's no 3 fingers and claws. No, it's a human hand. Move it, come on. You don't have permission to be walking on top of my counters and stuff, even your dirty paws. No. Gatos. Wow, and look at that. Wow. See how they overexpose the image and blur the heck out of it. So just imagine what kind of image they must to have in their private collections. The asshole from the military-industrial complex must be like, wow, man, look at that. Wow, look at this. Yeah, and this is the crumbs that we get. Look at that tube. That's what caught my eye. This tube. Look at that. That ain't no Saturn ring. No. It's just a tube there. Wow. See, but when you brighten it to see it, you overexpose the image big time. When you darken the image and you see what's there, wow, man, that is incredible. So that's why I don't use the camera much. I alter the settings in the monitor to darken the overexposing and to counter the tempering. But you can only do so much like that. Only a Photoshop expert can do the rest of it. Restore the image to the right viewing. Look at that, boy. Talking about some kick-ass stuff there. See, a little pyramid looking thing.